In today's headlines, UniTeam names 7 senatorial candidates. NCRPO, crime rates drop amid alert level 3. DOTr seeks loan for train project. Loading of MRT, LRT cards made easier. DOH logs 492 new Omicron cases. Virus positivity rate in Eastern Visayas hits 63%. 42,000 antigen tests snatched in Sydney heist. Good morning, I am Kim Sancha and you are watching Tribune News on Q. Today is the 20th of January 2022 and here are the latest news of this Thursday morning. At least 7 senatorial candidates will be endorsed by the May 2022 elections, leading tandem Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. and Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte Carpio. Marcos and Duterte Carpio on Wednesday formally introduced their initial senatorial lineup. Re-electionist Senator Win Gatchalian and former Defense Secretary Gilbert Gibo Teodoro Jr., who initially offered themselves to become Duterte Carpio's running mate in the upcoming polls, were among the senatorial bets of the UniTeam. Former presidential spokesperson Harry Roque, former Public Works and Highways Secretary Mark Villar, and former Senator Jinggoy Estrada also got Marcos and Duterte Carpio's support in the 2022 senatorial race. Antique Representative and former Senator Lauren Legarda and former Quezon City Mayor Herbert Bautista also made the list. The two bore their partial senatorial ticket in their first ever Metro Manila virtual caravan, where the senatorial candidates promoted their platforms. Legarda was not present in the virtual conference but was endorsed by the tandem. Duterte Carpio's father, President Rodrigo Duterte, was initially the tandem's top senatorial bet, but the latter withdrew his senatorial bid in December last year. In 2019, Duterte Carpio chairperson and founder of regional party Hugpong ng Pagbabago or HNP campaigned for 13 senatorial candidates, 9 of them won. The National Capital Region Police Office or NCRPO disclosed that crime rates have significantly dropped during the implementation of the Alert Level 3 classification in the Capital Region. In an interview with Daily Tribune's online morning program, Gising Na, NCRPO Public Information Office Police Lieutenant Colonel Jenny Texon stressed that crimes continue to decrease based on the agency's monitoring. She added that lawmen still apprehend those who violate minimum health public standards in line with the city ordinances, of which penalties vary from fines to warnings, and noted that they remind those who are not properly wearing masks and not observing social distancing to follow the protocols. Texon stressed that they are intensifying the implementation of health and safety protocols now that the no vax, no entry policy is being done along with the no vax card, no ride policy being implemented by the Department of Transportation or DOTr. The NCRPO official noted that the first day of the no vax card, no ride policy went smoothly despite some glitches. Meantime, she disclosed that the Philippine National Police already conducted 2,342 Commission on Elections checkpoints in coordination with the Armed Forces of the Philippines or AFP. The Department of Transportation is asking the Department of Finance to secure a loan agreement with China that would finance the 142 billion pesos contract for the first 380 kilometers of the PNR Bicol project, the government's single largest rail deal to date. Transportation Undersecretary for Railways Timothy John Batan said China may finance up to 85% of the contract amount, with the balance to be funded by the local counterpart budget. The final terms of the loan, including the percentage that will be financed by China, will be subject to loan negotiation by the Department of Finance, Batan said. On Tuesday, Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugade announced that he signed the deal which covers the construction of the train stations between Calamba, Laguna to Daraga, Albay on Monday, the 17th of January. Tugade said that they are grateful to our development partners from China for supporting us in this endeavor and believing that the Filipino people deserve an improved quality of life. Meanwhile, PNR General Manager Juan Magno welcomed the development, saying that the project will hopefully provide comfort and convenience to our commuters. The first 380 kilometers of PNR Bicol from Banlic, Calamba, Laguna to Daraga, Albay will span 39 cities and municipalities, 4 provinces, and 2 regions. It will involve the construction of 23 stations, 230 bridges, 10 passenger tunnels, and a 70-hectare depot in San Pablo, Laguna. Along with its future segments, PNR Bicol will consist of a 565-kilometer railway connecting Metro Manila to southern Luzon provinces of Sorsogon and Batangas. Once fully operational, it will cut travel time between Metro Manila and Bicol from current 12 hours by road to as short as 4 hours. Passenger trains will run at a speed of up to 160 kilometers per hour, while freight trains will run at speed of up to 100 kilometers per hour. During construction, the project is expected to generate more than 5,000 direct jobs per year. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Si Harry Roque ang pinakamagaling na spokesman, kaya inggit sa kanya ang oposisyon.
Tama lang na ipinaglaban ko ang balik trabaho para bumalik ang kita ng mga nagtatrabaho at naghahanap buhay. Hindi pwedeng magutom ang pamilya. Dapat lang po ingat buhay para sa hanap buhay. Basta trabaho, kita at hanap buhay ang nakataya. Nasa harap niyo po ako.
Ibigay natin ang tudong suporta kay Harry.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
We are back on Tribune News on Q. Passengers of Metro Rail Transit, MRT, Light Rail Transit, LRT, and point-to-point or P2P buses will now have an easier way of loading their BIP cards as its operator AF Payments Incorporated is harnessing near-field communication or NFC technology available in mobile phones to enable passengers to conveniently top up their cards in just a few steps. According to AF Payments Incorporated, using NCF is just a breeze, and in order to use the said feature, cardholders must download the latest version of the Beep Card app on their NFC-enabled smartphone. NFC is a technology that allows two NFC-enabled devices to communicate when held in close proximity to each other, typically about 4 centimeters. NFC technology makes payments possible when consumers tap their NFC-enabled smartphones or NFC-enabled cards on or near NFC payment acceptance devices. The company further said that in the main menu, a user should tap Buy Beep, load, and select the card to be loaded or input the details of unregistered card. The user will then be instructed to enter the amount or choose from the given denominations. They should complete the payment details and wait for validation. Finally, the user can receive the load by placing the card against the back of the phone, and the user should not remove it until the confirmation pops up on the screen. The app currently accepts payment via MasterCard, Visa, or JCB credit card and debit cards, as well as GCash. Pay Maya or QRPH and carries a minimal processing fee. Apart from real-time reloading, cardholders can use the mobile app to check their balance and monitor their transactions. The Philippines on Wednesday reported 492 new cases of the highly transmissible Omicron variant, bringing the total number of confirmed Omicron variant cases to 535. The Department of Health, or DOH, said that based on the 714 sample sequence last the 14th of January, the newly detected cases of Omicron strain are from 332 local cases and 160 returning overseas Filipinos, or ROF. Of the 332 local cases, the indicated addresses of the cases were from the National Capital Region with 227 cases, Calabarzon with 76 cases, Central Luzon with 11 cases, and Central Visayas with 5 cases. There were also 2 Omicron variant cases, each found in Cagayan Valley, Western Visayas, Davao Region, Soc-Sargen, and the Cordillera Administrative Region, and 1 case each from Ilocos Region, Mimaropa, and the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. The Health Department also announced the first 2 reported deaths among the Omicron variant cases. They were both detected during the latest whole genome sequencing. It added that while Omicron mostly presents with asymptomatic and mild disease, their data shows that those most at risk for fatalities are still the elderly and those with comorbidities and unvaccinated. The DOH urged the public to follow protective health protocols and adhere to minimum public health standards due to the high transmissibility of the Omicron variant and the increasing number of COVID-19 cases. The Department of Health Regional Office in Eastern Visayas reported 648 new cases of the coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19 in the region from among 1,021 specimens submitted for confirmatory testing in different laboratories for a positivity rate of 63%. The Regional Health Department noted that at least 3 in every 5 RT-PCR tests of suspected COVID-19 patients in Eastern Visayas are turning out positive of the viral infection, surpassing the national average of viral spread. The Wednesday result is the highest positivity rate for the region since the start of the pandemic, and the 5th straight day that it surpassed the 50% marks, which is higher than the national average, which hovers between 40 to 47% during the past week. Positivity rate is an important indicator on how widespread an infection is. A high positivity rate could mean that the disease is spreading or there is not enough testing being done to identify a large share of infected people. Tribune News on Cue will be back. Please stay with us.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM.
Oh, vaccination, isolation. Gotta keep up with my nutrition. Gotta maintain my body condition. Then I can take my vaccination. What do I choose? What do I take? As long as it is not a fake. AstraZeneca, Moderna, BioNTech, even Sinovac, okay na. Babakuna ka ba? 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 Vaccination for the nation, no more isolation. With vaccination. Babakuna ka ba? 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 Paturok, paturok, paturok.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM.
Fun and inspiring na kwentuhan,
Sagot na yan ang programang Spotlight ng Daily Tribune. Makipagkwentuhan at kilalanin ng iba't ibang personalidad na kilala sa kani-kanilang larangan. Manood at makinig sa mga inspiring stories na kanilang ibabahagi kasama si Nina Ventura at Jojo Silvestre. Be ready ng mamangha at matuwa every Thursday alas 2 ng hapon dito lang sa Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube. Makinig at makisali sa usapan every Friday night at 6 p.m. sa I Speak Katribu Podcast. Samahan sina Daniel at Alvin na pag-usapan ang mga relevant topic na tiyak kakarelatean nyo mga katribu. At pagdating ng Sunday at 7 p.m., Speak Your Mind with our I Speak program na sasagot sa mga tanong regarding the latest and relevant issues sa paligid natin. I-like at i-follow nyo ang Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube para updated ka sa mga latest episode namin mga katribu.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
And you're still watching Tribune News on Q. A thief has made off with 42,000 much-sought rapid antigen test from a freight depot in Sydney, authorities said Wednesday. A man entered a freight depot in the suburb of Mascot on Tuesday afternoon and took possession of the test, a New South Wales police spokesperson said without giving further details. Officers attached to South Sydney Police Area Command have commenced an investigation into the theft of rapid antigen tests, she said. New South Wales Premier Dominic Perrottet condemned the incident, which took place as Australia faces a shortage of rapid antigen tests. Perrottet said that at a time when everyone across our state has made incredible efforts in keeping people safe, in making sacrifices, what a disgraceful act. Prime Minister Scott Morrison on Wednesday defended his government's handling of test procurement. He said that he understands that those rapid antigen test shortages have been a great frustration, but a lot of these comments are made with hindsight, not foresight. That wraps up the stories this morning. Before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store, Araneta City, the Department of Tourism, MG Motors, Haina Motors, Security Bank, and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alan Lin of Republic of China for their continued support. Again, this is Kim Sancha and you are watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good morning.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its Viber community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tarcito are available on our community Viber.